Let's go. Let's do this. All right, let's see. Make sure Twitch is okay and make sure YouTube is okay. It looks that way. Looks like we're fine. Um, guys, if you could, as soon as you get in here, if there is anybody in here, hit the like button. Did you hit the like button yet? This seems to work. It really does. To remind people, to hit the like button and all of that. So, did you hit the like button? Yes. So, good morning, Mr. P. Uh, who else? Who else is here? Kenish, Alex, Sam, Justin. Uh, how's everybody doing? Hey, brother. Hey, when are we gonna hit $1? I mean, that's the magic question, right? When exactly? No one knows exactly, but we're gonna hit sooner than we think. I mean, all the positive things that we're seeing. I mean, it's just amazing what we are seeing. Howdy from New Zealand, Matt and crew. Hi, yo. Evening from Australia. Thank you for watching. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. It's just people watching from so many different places that it's good morning, good evening, good afternoon, good night, like all this other stuff. It's crazy. Um, how you doing? I'm doing pretty good. I can't complain. Um, always legit talks with Matthew. Thank you. Thank you for saying that. Really, it's going to be $1 before the end of the year, Matt. I mean, I don't know. I don't know about that. If that's what you were thinking, uh, nice news coming. Yeah, I mean, we already had some good news, and we just hope that things really, go our way, go the right way, where we see the 1.2% burn implemented, and people know the path. Because once we have the idea that this is definitely getting implemented, and we know that it's been approved, we just have to see when it's going to be completely implemented, on chain, off chain, just everywhere. Good morning, lunatics. Good morning. Do you have time? Do you have a time estimate? I don't really have a time estimate. I was breaking down like what it could be, so I like to go with the lower side of things when it comes to volume. But I think if we're going to see all of this happen within more likely a bull run too, this could be definitely interesting. Um, to where we see a lot of volume that goes through. We can also see the price rise, but if we see the volume rise to 1 to 2 billion, I mean it's over, right? We're going to be able to burn so much of the supply very very quickly, and that gives you so much potential for the price. Now, will you see everybody hold on for some of those peak points up to $1? I don't think so. I think you'll see people that see it get to a penny, they sell. See it get to 5 cents, they sell. See it get to 10 cents, they sell. Right? There'll be a lot of people that do that. Hey Matt, how does the coin in pre-sale work for lunatics, and how do you think coin in will affect the price? So I didn't know about that. I didn't know about that at all, but I would imagine a new exchange would affect the price in a big way. It depends how much volume goes into that exchange. Like something like a Coinbase, you know that so much volume goes into that exchange, and you know that it's going to be a massive hype train when it does happen. But something like Coinin, which I believe is a smaller situation, I wouldn't say it's going to be like crazy. It wouldn't like blow the roof off of the thing, but you would see more volume. Right now, we're still seeing a good amount of volume, and it looks like it's consistent. The last 3 days have been close to $1 million in volume, so we're definitely seeing some moves. New Orleans checking in. Morning. Good morning. I want to go to New Orleans because I'm a fan of the New Orleans Saints, and I want to be able to watch a game and also eat all the food. I've eaten. I tasted. What was this place? I forget what it's called. Uh it's like a taste of New Orleans. It's like I can't remember where it was. It was in like Pensacola, Florida, or yeah, Pensacola, Florida. It's delicious, so good. Um, was announced on Twitter. I'll have to check it out. I totally missed it. When was it announced? The last I have to go back here. Bring this over here. How much of Lunic we need to burn? Wait, we need to burn per month to get to $1 by 2023. Is it even possible? Thanks for everything you do. So yeah, I mean, I have a breakdown. We can definitely talk about that and break some stuff down and be conservative in some of those levels as well. So we'll definitely talk about that in a little bit. Let's go, brother. Loading up on my wallet for Luna C and Luna T. Yeah, I mean, my Luna T is paying me out Luna C, which just when this does get to $1 and I'm getting paid out $1 million per week, you know, that's $1 million that I'm getting paid out from Luna T because Luna C got to $1, right? That's what's insane about this project that we do have here, Lunatics token. I mean, if they're paying you out 4% rewards of the volume, right? $745,000 worth of volume, and you're seeing them pay you out 4% of that, right? Going to all of the holders, especially early on, you're getting paid more because you're getting, like, you only have 5,000 people that are a part of this. If you have 5,000 people that are a part of it, that are holding it, 5,000 people, maybe a little bit less, are getting paid. But I would imagine most people have over 10K. So everybody's included in getting those rewards. So I'm getting the rewards. They're getting the rewards. You can see that I'm very close to reaching, 36 million. I'm at 35.6. Just last week, I was at 34.6 or something like that. So I gained, $1 million, and I keep gaining more and more as I'm holding Luna T. So it's just giving me that much more profit in the end, especially when this does get to $1. When Lunic gets to $1. But we will break some things down with everything. Can you double the holders from Coinin? We'll be fine. I think doubling the holders wouldn't be horrible. I think we can definitely see that happen. That's 5,000 holders because the total amount of holders that we have here, 5,157. So you would need to get to 10,000 holders there. I would say doubling it is probably a stretch. I would say adding on maybe 50% holders, 50% of the holders. So somewhere around maybe like 7,500 would be great. If we aren't seeing reflections, wait, if we aren't seeing reflections or Lunic, is there another address we need to have in our wallet to show them? You need to add the Lunic address to your wallet. If you don't add the Lunic address to your wallet, then you're not going to be able to receive that. Also, I think on Trust Wallet, you need to make sure you're adding the right address because you could be adding the Ethereum address, but you want to add the BNB address. I believe that's how that's paid out. Matt, question: are staking rewards minted as new coins bought and distributed by validators from existing supply? Are they minted as new coins or bought and distributed by validators for this existing supply? It should be the latter. It should be the latter. They should not be new coins that they're minted. The only way that they're minting new coins through Terra Luna Classic is if they turn the algorithm back on in order to mint for USTC. Luna T could be more than $1 before Lunic. I think it could. I mean, it definitely could. It depends what the burn situation is because I don't see this, at a. I mean, you can see it at $1 billion market cap, but I don't see it at $1 billion market cap. At max, I would probably say, looking at a $200 million market cap, unless we see massive levels of support, massive adoption in so many different markets, then you could see that billion level. But you have to see so many different exchanges that it is on, and they're making their way. They're getting to some of these places, right? By adding on OpenSea, by getting on Coinin, by seeing so much volume go through PancakeSwap. I mean, they're baby stepping their way there. But obviously, we want to see aggressive moves. Most people want to see aggressive moves. So yeah, it can get there, but I like to focus on the rewards that you're gaining because Lunatics is all about supporting Lunic in the end. It's not about, hey, hey, this position is running and it's worth this much. It's great that it is worth that much, and I'll be happy when it's worth a penny or it's worth 10 cents or a dollar or whatever. But I'm very happy when Lunatics and Lunic are both at some of these higher levels, and Lunic especially showing that path forward with how many people are interested in that. It's crazy. Thoughts on upcoming CPI report this morning? I mean, I don't have any thoughts on it. I just hope we get some positivity out of it. That's usually where everybody's pushing towards, is like, hey, give me positivity out of these numbers, this information, because I don't want to see the markets fall anymore, right? Do you think we could burn the total supply of Lunic down to 1 billion and below? If so, how much time do you think it would take? So understand that the 1.2% burn only goes until 10 billion for Terra Luna Classic. It only goes until 10 billion. So that's where it ends up being a little bit tricky, because after it gets to 10 billion, we know that the price is going to be a lot higher. It's going to be more difficult to burn, but Lunatic's token is still going to be there. You're still going to have most likely Lunic DAO that's still there. You're still going to have the Let It Burn channel that's still trying to burn off the total supply there. I don't know why they didn't just put it till 1 billion instead of 10 billion. Why 10 billion? I feel like that's not a big enough price jump, because if you look at it, 1 billion and you're looking at a $40 billion market cap, that's $40, which would easily be able to do what they want to do, where it's repay the debt of USTC. And I don't know exactly what they're going to do in the end, but if they're looking to repay the debt of USTC, you need a higher price for Terra Luna Classic to repay that debt. And then hopefully you can have a Lunatics token at a large rate to burn off Terra Luna Classic, so that you really just have a revolving cycle there. Somebody yesterday, I read a comment yesterday. It was like, Terra Luna Classic will never need Lunatics token ever. And I was like, I never said that. I said it would be beneficial to what Terra Luna Classic is, what they're planning to do, right? If they're planning to relink the algorithm, remint coins. We don't want to see them mint coins, but we know that will be a possibility if the algorithm is back up. So 10 billion to match USTC. Yes, exactly. It's a very high price. So if you have a $40 Terra Luna Classic, you can mint a lot of coins and pay back the USTC. And then what you can do is burn off those newly minted coins by the treasury that you would see with, Lunatics. What do you think? Binance have a large supply of Terra Luna? What do I think, or why do I think they have a large supply? I think they think they can gain quite a bit out of it, and they're gonna sell just like any other place will sell. That's the way I'm looking at it. And maybe they'll do a massive burn. That could be something that jumpstarts this whole entire thing. I don't know. I don't know what they're looking to do with it, but it's very interesting. I got 118K Lunic rewards today. The gift that keeps on giving. Exactly. Add Luna C to the wallet to gain rewards. When is CPI? It should be at 8:30 usually. CPI data release. Should be at 8:30, I would imagine. Let's see. We're looking for, this is August 10th, 8:30 a.m. is when that information gets released. So in 12 minutes. We'll see how the market, reacts to that. That is exactly what's happening over at Shiba Inu. They are minting and burning. Yes. Am I nuts? How do you know? Or how did you know? Or it's somebody else. Hi, Matt. How are you? I'm doing pretty good. I can't complain. Cannot complain. Let's not make this political in any situation. No political situations in here. I don't want to hear anything about it. And again, the last 30 minutes of the live stream, we're going to go to members only. Yesterday was really good, but we're going to go to subscribers only right now. But yeah, that was really fun yesterday doing members only. If you guys want to become a member, I only make it $1 to become a member, and we can easily get questions to me so that we can talk about those things because we have less chats that are coming through and more green names. So if you guys want to become a member, click that little join button next to the subscribe button. It's 99 cents. I make it cheap so that a lot of people can become a member. And then it's just so easy to read comments because I skip a lot of comments. There's just so much. Are you support of Lunic for the long term? Will you still make videos after Lunic reaches $1 per coin? Yeah. So understand this, when I invest into something, I invest into it for the short term and the long term. I understand the path that it has forward. And what I'm going to do is when it does get to a penny, I'll sell some. When it does get to 10 cents, I'll sell some. When it does get to 25 cents, selling. 50 cents, selling. 75 cents, selling. I will always have something left, especially when it comes to the end where it's like it's $1 and above. Yeah, of course I'm gonna have something left because if it runs to a level of $2, well, now I have 2 million if I'm holding 1 million coins. If it runs to a level of $10, I now have 10 million if I'm holding 1 million coins. So it makes sense to make all of your profit moves early. And then when it comes to the later half, you can now see massive amounts of profit in what you're holding. Because if I'm holding 1 million or 2 million at the end when it's at $1, $2, $3, whatever, well, now I'm looking at 1x, 2x, 3x, 4x's up to these certain dollar points. So yes, I will still talk about Lunic. Will I talk about it crazy as much as I'm talking about it now? Probably not as much. I will talk about it, and I will definitely make videos on the fact that I turned $40 into millions of dollars, because that is a huge news story in itself. Turning $40 investment into millions of dollars, like, that's crazy. You don't ever see that, and that's newsworthy. That's a newsworthy story. Literally invested at the bottom, turned $40 into millions. Crazy. And I can go through the whole story of how this did happen, and obviously with the extra money that I put into Lunatics token and how much I'm gaining in Lunic, that could turn into so much more depending how long this takes and how much volume Lunatics has. Thank you for becoming a member, Tant and Ken. I appreciate you becoming a member. We got 2 new members today. I have 500k Lunic, and I hope Lunic will reach $1. Yeah, so do I. So do I. I just recently purchased the Ledger Nano S Plus and put all my Luna T and BNB on it. Very smart choice. Yeah, I think that is pretty smart. I've never thought of getting like a any type of cold storage or ledger. I've never thought of getting that. Well, I can't say I've never thought of it. I just always like to keep it as accessible as possible. You know what I mean? I know that there are people out there that are looking to hack MetaMask, to hack all these different places, and I know it'll be tough to hold it on some of these places, because it's like every single place you click on is trying to scam you out of your MetaMask information or your Trust Wallet information or whatever, and it's not good. It's not a good thing. Starting to see green. Yeah, let's go. Matt, I was watching YouTube stream Austin channel. A lot of people in the chat were shaming you, calling you sellout and scammed. He didn't understand why. My opinion, you've been transparent and real. Who's Austin? You were Austin Hilton? Is that who you were talking about? Who's Austin? I want more. I was more into waiting along for it and to get to $1 levels or so. Not very smart. I only understood the concept after you showed your Excel spreadsheet. Yeah, I'm going to show my Excel spreadsheet in this one to show people, one, what I believe will happen after things do take off for Lunic, and 2, go through an exit strategy as well. Awesome Austin. He's talking about, I think. I've heard him mention me one time before. Awesome Austin channel. Yeah, I heard him mention me one time before, but I don't know. People can have their own opinions. I mean, it's fine. They can develop their own opinions, but what I've noticed is that what we've seen in the last maybe 3 weeks since Lunatics token has been launched, Lunatics token has gained so many people thousands of dollars, has turned hundreds of dollars into thousands of dollars rather than turning like thousands of dollars and risking those thousands of dollars into more thousands of dollars. Right? It's about risking less to gain so much more. And people have gained so much out of that. People have also gained so much out of the move from when I invested in at the bottom of Lunic, literally the only one to invest at the bottom of Lunic. And the first one to come out and say, this has potential. Everybody else was putting out videos saying, this is ridiculous. This whole thing is a scam. I'm selling out of everything. Make sure you get out of your Lunic right now, or your Luna right now. All of this other stuff. And I was literally the only one coming out and saying, this is a freaking opportunity. And now everybody's talking about it as the biggest opportunity in the world. But then I'm labeled as a scammer by some people. So it's funny. It's funny to me. What price did you buy at? Literally the lowest price possible. I don't even know. Like, it's not even listed. That's how. No, he didn't speak about me, and he didn't speak bad about you. No, I didn't say that he spoke bad about me. I'm saying I've heard him mention me once or twice because of the chat that said something about it, and I think someone alerted me to that, and I saw it, and it wasn't bad at all. He was like, I don't know who he is and all that stuff, and I was like, I mean, you shouldn't know who I am. But trying to call you a sellout, and you can't be a sellout for becoming a partner with a business as an entrepreneur. Exactly. Exactly. It is tough in the crypto space because there are a lot of scammers out there, a lot of coins that are just rug pulls, right? There are a lot of situations like that, and you can't get away from it. They're always there, where people always mention it. Hey, this grew by 100%. And it's completely a reality to see things and believable to see something move by 100%. LL, thank you for becoming a member. Sully, thank you for becoming a member. Hopefully I'm saying that right. But yeah, when I look at where I bought at, what I decided to do in the beginning versus what everybody else did, it's just crazy. I don't think anybody spoke bad about me. I think you just have people in the comments, and that's cool. I have an idea for Shibarium. Shibarium will be implemented in their own burn tax. In order to attract more developers and money, Shibarium should allow developers to implement their own burn tax as well. That would be amazing. That would be absolutely amazing. I would love if they had just a standard burn tax in it. Because I just want to see them implement something that's not coming from us. You know what I mean? When they have any type of burns within their systems, it's all on the basis of us spending our hard-earned money to do that without any type of benefit of buying an investment. Like when you buy Shiba Inu, it would be great to have a tax associated with it, right? You're gaining in the overall position, right? If you have 1% that comes out as a tax that burns off Shiba Inu, 99% of it goes towards the investment. And if you can see large growth, you're still burning off 1%, and everybody is forced to do the same. When you have the option to go to the burn portal and burn something, it's a different story because you have an option, right? People can go there and spend all of their money to burn with no upside because you get no rewards. They say you get rewards, but I've seen none of that. So, and I've burned like 80 plus million or 100 plus million at this point. So, total that I've burned is over 259 million. But through the burn portal, it's like 100 or something. I invested at the bottom too and had 100 million coins and took profit too. Kind of kind of refeed it. So as I look at that situation, I mean, there's just it's crazy to me when I was going through YouTube and seeing a lot of people talk about Terra Luna Classic, and they were like, "This is over. You're never gonna see this at a level again. People are never gonna make money about it or with it." And I was just like, "This is not true." As soon as it fell, I was like, "This looks like an opportunity," and everybody else was saying the opposite. I bought the same time. I bought the same time you bought live. Yeah. Have you heard? What is that? No. Started at 500K and now they're at a 3.4 million in 3 days. That's phenomenal. Realistically, when do you see Luna going to $1? So it depends what the volume is, right? Let's go through this scenario really quick. And I know this is going to take out a lot of comments because a lot of people have sent in comments already. And thank you to all the members that came through. Lee, thank you for becoming a member. Dave, thank you for becoming a member as well. I appreciate that. We're going to go to members only, probably somewhere around 9 o'clock, I would say. I think the CPI information is coming out like now. But let's go through a scenario really quick and show you guys this. So I built this yesterday for my one video, which I can explain if you guys want me to explain, but that really just brings Lunatic's token into the mix when it comes to the algorithm. But let's go ahead and take that out of here. I got to remember that that's there. So let me just do something with this. Color it that way. All right, so basically I have this scenario to where I look up Luna T and I look up the burn tax just to be able to show well, thank you for that. Let me put this on pause. Thank you for the $20 super chat, Richard. I truly believe these two tokens are going to put me in retirement early, and to be honest, your channel put me on them. I did my own math, then bought. I thank you so much, my friend. Well, I thank you. I thank you, one, for the super chat, and two, for just being here. Without you guys, again, I say this all the time, but there is no me. I'm not doing this, on YouTube. I'm not investing full time, anything like that. So I appreciate you guys. And I try to put out plays and tell you guys to do your own research while everybody else is telling you to do your own research as well. I tell you to do your own research, and hopefully you guys understand that it's not about just taking what I'm looking at and going, okay, this is a good position because Matt's investing into it. That's not the case. It's a good position because from your financial situation, you can put in a certain amount to gain you this much, right? So it could be a good investment for you, but you have to make that decision as you go. And the funny thing is, people will profit out of things. They will profit unrealized gains, and they'll get all the way to a certain point and they won't take any type of profit because they're waiting for a certain level for it to hit. You need to have a full exit strategy to where it's like, if this doesn't hit this level, where can I sell out to make profit, right? Where can I sell out to make more profit? Where can I sell out to make more profit before it hits that level? $1 is a long way away. So if you can find any type of profit in between there, definitely take it. I'm not saying that you want to give up on your $100 million dream, but maybe that $100 million dream can turn into a $30 million dream or a $20 million dream, because millions of dollars from thousands of dollars is a huge deal. Even if you get to $1 million from $5,000, that's a huge deal. So I know there's a lot of people that want to turn $100 into $100 million, but that's definitely something that's very difficult to do. But anyways, thank you for that $20 super chat. For the burns, I wanted to break down the burns. I think there was another super chat here. Can you take a look at Chihuahua meme coin? What is that? Chihuahua? I don't even know what that is. But I did see someone just said it was up, 4, 5x, something like that in 3 days. But anyways, let me get to this. So basically what I do with this is I have the total supply of Lunic, and I have what it would burn per month. Now, this is broken down by day. So basically looking at 100 million 100 million in volume. I think that's what it is. No, this is 1 billion in volume. So if we can find a way, let's just go to 100 million in volume, would burn off 367 billion per month. Now that's a big number because right now we're burning off maybe a billion per month. And burning off 367 of those billions per month would get this done in 18 months. So from September, to a year and a half later, right? After this does get implemented, that's how long it would take for you to burn off 99% of the supply. Now, does this mean that it's going to get to $1? I would think so. 10 billion coins that are left, and you would see a $10 billion market cap. Yes, I think that could be a massive possibility. Get to a penny a lot sooner, I'll tell you that. But if you can see a little bit more than $100 million worth of volume, let's say you can see, $300 million worth of volume, right? Now you're looking at 1.1 trillion that you can burn off per month. So in 6 months, you can get all of that, burned off. Now, if you could also see something bigger, which I would imagine when we do have a path forward, we're going to see about let's say close to $1 billion in volume. Let's say 700 million in volume. Well, it's going to happen in 3 months at that point, 2.5 trillion that you can burn off every month. Now, the variables that take place are the volume and the price. The price will adjust as you do see more and more that's burned off, right? 10% that's burned off, you're going to see the price adjust in a big way. The amount of volume that comes through, you're going to see the price adjust in a big way. However, the amount of volume will also contribute to the burns during that day. So if you see 1 billion, 2 billion, $3 billion worth of volume, you're going to see it burn off those coins at a given date or whenever that transaction goes through. So it's going to be a lot bigger of, it's not something where it builds up and then they burn. It's something where it's an automatic, hey, this is burning, and it's going directly towards it. So it could definitely make a move very, very quickly depending on, what does happen there. What are we looking at for? Let's go back here. CPI. $16 minutes ago. Not 16 minutes ago. We need something that's releasing now. Consumer price index climbed 8.5% in July, less than expected, but inflation may remain uncomfortably high for some time. Consumer price index climbed by 8.5% in a year through July compared to the 9.1% the prior month. A bigger slowdown the economists had projected after stripping out food and fuel costs to get a sense of underlying price pressure. It climbed by 5.9% through July, matching the previous readings. The monthly basis of the price index did not move at all in July. That's because the fuel prices, airfare, and used cars declined in price, offsetting increases in rent and food costs. The core inflation was also slower than economists had expected on a monthly basis, climbing by 0.3% in June, and the figure was 0.7%. Today's report is probably welcome news. The White House and the Federal Reserve, both of which have been waiting for inflation to decelerate. Most people expected this, right? That it was going to decline. Anyways, let me skip a lot of these comments. I'm sorry I have to skip this comment. Thank you, Ryan, for that super chat. I could check into inflation. Matt, what do you think about the Terra Rebels and TFL dates of burning implementation? Why do they lie to us? I mean, if we do a simple math about block heights, which is around 9.36 million. We will see burning start on 8/23. So I still have the conservative date, in September. That's where I want to see it. If it does happen before then, I think we could see a massive move by the end of the year. And to like cap off the end of the year, where we're probably going to see a lot of a bull run in the crypto market, hopefully pushing us back above that $2 trillion market cap. So CPI only at 8.5, Matt. Yeah, I was just reading that. Show people just a little pump. Terra, where is that at? Terra Rebels. Terra Rebel work with TFL to many speculation negatively about the TFL before. About TFL before. What do you think? To many speculation negatively about TFL before. What do you think? I don't know what you're saying there. You're saying that people had negative expectations about what the TFL was all about. Of course they did, because they always thought that TFL was against everything. But I feel like they were just putting this to the side and letting the community handle it. And whatever the community comes up with and really supports and validators support, they will support, and that's what they have done. Just keep dollar cost averaging into your long positions and stop worrying about stuff beeps. I guess you can think of that. You can think of it that way. Of course, they lowered it after passing that bill. They certainly weren't going to raise it. Pretty predictable. Now everyone is screaming moon. Yeah, Matt, what do you think about Terra date? Oh, I read that already. Um, that would be official stagflation. Thoughts on Luna T being listed on Coinin? I think it's going to be big, but is it going to be like life changing? I don't think so. I think you can make it huge news, depending how much you push on this, and I will talk about it. I haven't checked the detail on Twitter yet, so I wanted to check detail on Twitter. Let me see. Let me go to Luna. Uh, August 10th, they have an AMA at 2:30. It's good. Let's see. Scroll down. Do 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 do. Now we're talking Lunatics token is coming. That's pretty big news. That was 5 hours ago. No wonder why I didn't see it. I mean, I probably should have seen it in the messages going back and forth, because I probably couldn't talk about it until they make their announcement. Um, Airdrops will be held in Coin and app. The thing about it is, are you going to be able to see? I don't know how many followers they have. 27K. That's pretty good. Are you going to be able to see the reward structure that goes through there? Because you most likely will not. Through an exchange, it's very difficult to get rewards unless they do it manually. But that's a good thing. Really, really good. You have 300 likes, 190 retweets. Like, this is definitely a good thing. Definitely a big thing. I don't know how many people will be added on to it, but we are seeing hundreds of people added on every single day. When it comes to addresses, like, addresses are being added to it. You're seeing 5,161 addresses, and I would imagine by the end of the week we could see 6,000, 7,000, maybe 8,000 or so. That's a good thing. That's really, really good. What's crazy is, though, even though we have all this good news when it comes to Terra Luna Classic, where we know that they acknowledged the 1.2% burn, they approved of the 1.2% burn and staking, and we're not seeing a crazy amount of volume or price increase, right? I guess we are only going to see the price increase when the news happens, because this is not a buy the rumor, sell the news. This is more of like a buy the rumor and buy the news, and buy afterwards and buy after that. Like it should be massive when it does get implemented, but I would expect to see a massive push when people know that it's coming, right? I don't think so. I look at the market every day and ain't seeing a pump like this in about 6 months. Look at the 5 minute candles. What's the time frame to get to $1 approximately? I would probably push for anywhere between 1 to 2 years. So anywhere between that. So I would look for 6 months to be a significant point to see what the rate is that we end up burning at. And then that 1 year mark where we could get to the level of 10 billion, and then we need to see more burns that are going to happen after that. Because I do see this at the ability to get to a $10 billion market cap, but I would push for single digit market caps right now, billions worth of a market cap for the max, until we see the algorithm kind of reestablished, if they're going to do that. Because right now, I don't think it has a use case behind it besides getting people or making people money. That's pretty much all the use case it has right now. And you need something, that you can, not only have in the rearview mirror, but see directly in front of you. Like, you need to see a future in where this can go after it makes everybody the money that it needs to make them. Did you see the Excel World Championship on ESPN2? Pretty rad. I'm a freak on the sheets myself. No, I didn't see that. I didn't know they have an Excel championship. That's weird. Interesting, but definitely weird. And why it would be on ESPN too. Stocks are rising today. Let's check if things are. We got SOS that's making a move. That's good. We got AMC that's up 4%. That's what we want to see. I want to see the continuation of that. Look at that. Look at that, man. That looks beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Thank you for becoming a member, R. Romer. I haven't received Lunic rewards from my Luna T since 11 p.m. last night. Haven't seen a gap that big in rewards before. Really? I haven't seen, I don't know when the rewards are coming through. I just look to see if I have an update. I expect it to come through daily, but I know it comes through like multiple times a day. What, like twice, 3 times a day? I mean, it's simple math. I block, one block is generated in 6 seconds. You can check on a Terra stake ID. Well, let's calculate. There's so much new news on SHIB, but all you talk about is Lunic token. And what's the new news? This is going you're like most YouTubers. So tell me what's the new news on SHIB, because I've been struggling to make videos for the Let It Burn channel because there's no new news on SHIB. It's all just talk that's going on from what I've seen. And it's like, oh, well, this is hyped up. This is hyped up. I don't really see a crazy amount of news. I can definitely talk about it. I'm open to discussing whatever new news is there. Every time Satoshi opens his mouth, it's always, hey, this is big news. But it's not. It's usually a lie in most cases. And I don't mean to hate on SHIB at all. I'm not hating on SHIB. I'm hating on the ecosystem that's behind it, because they generally suck at what they're doing. But hopefully they can implement something that we can say, I see your point. I see where you're going here. Shit Toshi kind of sucks. Yeah, I mean, that's what I mean. I'm not saying that SHIB is horrible and that I'm not supporting SHIB, because I still hold 400 million SHIB. That's a pretty big amount. That's still thousands of dollars worth. And I want to see SHIB make huge moves. But I talk about Lunic because bigger things are happening in Lunic short term. If anything does happen in the long term, for SHIB, it's going to be for the long term. So, I mean, that's why I talk about Terra now, because Terra Luna Classic is all about the short term, 1 to 2 years, maybe even shorter than that. Shiba Inu, if it does happen, if we see some sort of a tax implemented, that's 600 trillion. We still have years. That's going to, it's going to take a while for this to eventually like take shape. How do you get Luna rewards for Luna T? Or how do you get rewards for Luna T? It should automatically come to your wallet. The last reward I got was at 2:40 a.m. Central Time. I don't know what time that is now, but I'll tell you that I like I said, I look at it receiving those rewards per day. And again, what they're doing with the amount of transfers, they still have things that are going to the dead wallet for Lunatics token itself. So burning off 11 billion in total, and they're at 11.1 billion, approaching that 12 billion mark. And with more volume, you can see more that's being burned, whether it's negative volume or positive volume, you know. How can Luna Classic become $1 when most will hold millions in their portfolio? Trillions won't be burned, right? So there will be trillions that will be burned. The reason being is because people will make moves. You got to understand the mindset of a normal person. The mindset of a normal person, when you have, let's say you have 100 million coins in your wallet, which the normal person probably has somewhere around less than 5 million, right? Average. So let's say that you have, let's just go and say you have a million in your wallet. You know what? Let's go. No, 100 million. Let's do 100 million. 100 million in your wallet. You're one of those big holders, right? Or bigger holders. Anyways, you get to a point where this is worth, $500,000. Well, $500,000 is way more than what you spend on it. So you know what? It's better to take some profit. Some people are going to take some profit. They end up taking that profit, and they take out half of it. So they take out $250,000, leaving 50 million coins in there, and having $250,000 left in there after they already took out 250,000, right? Because they haven't seen that much ever in one spot. And then it grows some more. That turns into a level to where it's worth 1.2 million, 2 million. They take out a decent amount of cash because it makes sense, right? You're making so much money, you take out $500,000. That's another, let's say half, 25 million that's left. Well, then you see it get to a level to where it's worth 10 million. You take out half again, that's $5 million. You're taking out, and now you're only holding 12.5 million. So you went from holding 100 million to 12.5 million before it even hit $1. So it's definitely something that you have to think about. Like, what is the normal person going to do? They're most likely going to sell when they see this at a level to where they feel like they have to accept it. And some people may see $500,000 and just say, that's life-changing money. I'm getting out of here. Like, I don't care about the rest of it. I don't care about it getting to $1. I made $500,000 from this, and I can use this in so many places right now. So I'm going to. And that's where you have to think about it. Most people are going to take some or take all. And when they do, you have the burn tax that's also being implemented in there. So it's continuing to add to that amount that's being burnt off. So every single person that's thinking the same way, I understand the situations where it's like, you're thinking of turning hundreds into hundreds of thousands or hundreds into hundreds of millions, but it definitely can happen. I don't expect to hold on to all of mine. I'm going to do the same thing. I have the craziest theory about the Binance Luna wallet. What is it? Let me know, Raymond. What you got? Yeah, Mr. Caveman, you cut off your your side beard, and now you look like a Shiba Inu samurai. Yeah, I did have only a goatee, and then I cut off the goatee part. Now I have a mustache and a little whatever this is here, and I need to get it shaped up and all that stuff. And so my brother cuts my hair, so I need to get my hair cut. I haven't got my hair cut in a while, so that'll happen. When do you get your rewards for Lunatics token, and how is it distributed? Is it even amongst everyone? Is it amongst everyone, or does it depend on how many you're holding? So yes, it does depend on how much you're holding, but the amount is 10K. If you're holding 10,000 coins or tokens, that's when you will get it distributed to you. If and the way that that's distributed is it goes directly to your wallet. So whatever wallet you're holding it in, it'll go to that wallet. Now, I'm not sure if it will happen on exchanges. Most likely it will not. That's usually how those things work. When you have rewards, it doesn't go to your exchange wallet because it just doesn't. But then when it goes to your, when you have it in your regular wallet, it will go to that wallet. So my hands are freezing. What if the Lunatics token... what if the Lunatics token is the owner of the majority, and that's how they're paying out the rewards and filling the burn orders? What? What if the Lunatics token is the owner of the majority, and that's how they're paying out the rewards? What? They're taking the amount. They have taxes. They have 10% taxes that come out of each transaction, and 4% of that 10% will go towards the rewards. So that's how the rewards are paid out. It goes to a multi sig wallet, I believe. It goes to some wallet to where it is paid out like I don't know the time frame. I think it might be hours, but multiple times a day. You're familiar with using a ledger? I'm not. So you're talking to somebody else. Fire King, I guess. Everything is going up. Yeah, everything is going up. I haven't checked it too much, but yeah, AMC is definitely making some moves. SOS is up 8%, back up to like $8. It's good to see. SHIB is slightly up. Roblox is down. It's down by 9%, but it's still making a positive move as of late. I guess overall it dropped quite a bit, but now you're seeing it come back. Let's see. Tesla is up 4%. ZOM is up 4%. I need that to make some moves. I would love ZOM to make some moves. Coinbase is up 3%. FAMI is down. Where's GME? I don't know where GME is. I'm missing it. Why is BBIG suspended? It's up 2%. All right. Was happy I was able to snag some $40 GME yesterday. That's amazing. I never know what the low price is now, or what the low price should be. We got 779 people here, guys. If you could hit the like button, I would greatly appreciate it. We have 560 likes, so $743,000 worth of volume is a good amount. You will receive rewards, but it also depends. It depends on multiple things. So it depends on the amount of holders that are there. So the amount of holders that have over 10K, which most of them do. It includes more people. You also have the volume that goes through there, and also how much you hold in Lunatics token, right? If you hold a massive amount in Lunatics token, you're going to receive more rewards than a person that holds 10K. It's not going to be like an even split. Matt, what are the ads really that are going to, wait, what are ads really that are going to start burning Lunar Classic? If you had to put a number on it, out of 100, what are ads really? I don't know what you're saying here. Or ads really that are going to start burning Luna Classic? I don't know what you're asking here. I'm sorry. I may have missed something. Um, Lunix staking is set to go live on August 26th, and the 1.2% burn should be implemented on chain by mid-September at the latest. We're going to be burning massive amounts soon. Exactly. I'm still looking out to the end of September to make sure everything is implemented there and to see the reaction of the community. But I expected to see a little bit more of a reaction as of late for that. When is the 1.2% going to be implemented? When the 1.2% is implemented, it would not be worth more to take 1% of Lunati rewards to into a side pool which continuously converts Lunic back to Lunati to increase the Lunati and Lunacy burn rate. You're saying it would not be worth it to take 1% of Lunati rewards into a side pool? Sorry, I'm you're losing me here. You're kind of losing me here. You're saying it would not be worth it to throw it into Lunati? You lost me. Yeah, I don't know. Explain it like 22 Jump Street with so much detail. No, I'm saying it would be. Oh, okay. Okay. Maybe I read it wrong. You said it would not be worth. It doesn't matter. I'll leave it go. You're wasting time with Luna. I'm wasting time with Luna. How? How am I wasting time with Luna? Please tell me. I want to know your opinion. Binance 17 wallet has some money in it. How many Lunix should I hold to make 1 million? I mean, it depends when you sell. It depends when you make your moves. I would expect, anywhere north of 1 million will be good. It will be life-changing money for a lot of people as long as we do see this all play out as we want it to. The perfect scenario would be for this to burn or hit 1 billion in volume, for Luna Classic to have 1 billion in volume every day for 30 days. That would be the perfect scenario. And then you would see it burn off a lot quicker. It would take basically a month for this to play out, or maybe 2 months for it to play out. And you would see a lot being burned off. Then you end up re-enabling the algorithm. You're seeing Terra Classic go up to a way higher price. You're seeing Lunatics token make big moves in the 10 billion that's left, because once it gets to 10 billion, the 1.2% burn gets shut off. So you need more burns that are happening after the fact. But no matter what, that's 10 billion total supply, which makes a penny definitely a reality. Why $1 when? Wait, why $1 when? I mean, how do you even know or see it have signs of going to $1? So the idea of this position getting back to $1 is not just me throwing numbers out here and saying this is going to get to $1. Like, that's not the case. In any scenario, there are a lot of people that will literally just throw random things out there and say this that has 49 quadrillion tokens has a chance of getting to $1. It's like, no, it doesn't, right? It has a very, very small chance of it getting to $1, but that will not happen. For this position, there's a lot of different factors, right? Where you have the community that's so behind this position, so heavily behind this position, as well as TFL that understands the community's impact in this position, Terra Rebels that are making changes to burn off the overall supply. Understand that if we get to a 10 billion supply, what is that? Like, how do we get to a $1 price from there? Well, that would be a $10 billion market cap. A $1 billion market cap would be 10 cents. That would still make life-changing money for people. But you're giving people the idea that it can go higher, so that when you do have the the penny point or the 10 cents or 25 cents or 50 cents, people understand that you can make those sells, you can take profit at some of those areas, but understand that it does have a chance to go a little bit higher, right? So leave some on the table, believe in the position, and go from there. Now, with this, there's just so many different factors that take place that make me believe that this is going to go to $1. One is the burn, right? If you understand that you're going to have a 1.2% burn to get you down to 10 billion, very simple. You know that it's going to get there. Another one, like I said, is the community. I mean, the community is huge behind this position. And it's just once we see the volume pick up, I mean, everything really starts to fall into place. Lunac at $1 around Christmas. I love your videos, bro. Your words are wisdom. Thank you for saying that. I appreciate that. Matt, I made a small research on Binance Wallet. So we'll see multi-processing burn from a few thousands of wallets with the same amount. And for sure, it's not a user's wallet. Interesting. I just got there. I just got here. They're trying to do all these changes with Terra Classic number. What are you talking about? Does anyone know what the UK tax on crypto? I think your tax is a lot lower than what our tax is. For me, I have to take out 50%, and in some cases, like 60% in some states, total short-term realized gains. So capital gains tax short-term will be quite a bit, and then including state taxes in there is quite a bit as well. So that's why you always factor that in. But if it is a long-term position, like say if I'm holding on to this Terra Luna Classic for a long time, which I bought in May, I believe, whenever it did crash, I bought that time frame. So I hope that when I make my first sell, which I already made a sell, but when I make my first larger sell, I hope that it's a year out, because if it's like $500,000 and I make one of those sells, well, now I have to hold $250,000 for taxes. UK is like 20%. Yeah, UK is 20. It's low. All right, guys, let's go to, I know this is going to suck for some people. Let's go to members only because I want to see how that's going to do. I feel like I'm skipping a lot of stuff. So let's go to members only for the last, I don't know, 23 minutes. I do want to see how the markets are going to do today. So good luck for, everybody in the markets. But we still have 23 minutes. So let's just take this conversation to another level. If you guys want to join as a member, feel free to join as a member. It's 99 cents so that we can get our questions in. We can talk about things, whatever you want to talk about. And you can be a part of this community, obviously. I love it. Shooting Star, how did you just comment there? That must have been a comment that came through right as I was going to members only. Good morning, Matt. Live, what do you... love what I do. I was going to say live what I do. Love what I do. What do you think about XEC? I don't know what that is, but we can definitely check it out. What is that? No. Why did that copy the wrong thing? So if I give a quick explanation, currently you're looking at 91% of the supply that is out there. That's really good to see all of that supply, 0.00004. That's a very, very low price, which you are seeing 19 trillion that is out there in total supply. But it is 91%. Almost at $1 billion total market cap. If I was to look at history, you do see a little bit of history above, but you don't really see anything climbing back. That's not really something I like to see, which means that there may have been like some form of dilution. It looks like very little, but there is a form of dilution. But this is something that I don't have history of it coming back from these levels, so it's very difficult to see any type of positivity there, right? You can see it climb above this rate, so that is good to see some strength there. Maybe if I was looking for a price to jump to, it would be 0.0001, and that would be it, which could be a decent increase, a double, a 2x return, or maybe a 3x return or something. Richard, thank you for that $10 super chat. What Binance wallet do I need to open to trade Lunic and Luna T? They show a couple. So, sorry, what Binance wallet? I mean, I just use MetaMask, so I don't know what that means. Like, you can open up a Binance wallet in order to have Luna T. It's news to me. I just use MetaMask. I don't even know all the details of using Trust Wallet. So that's definitely a little bit more difficult of an explanation. Matt, I like the breakdown and the idea of the repeat of USTC and Luna T. Yeah, I like that as well. I know there's some people that don't, but if you're able to burn off the newly minted coins, that's a plus in my book. And you're backing it with real dollar value, because you're putting in, you're adding in dollars to this treasury that Luna T may have, and you're able to burn off so much more, but you don't burn it off. You don't burn it off, every single day or every month or whatever. You only burn it off when it gets depegged. Wow, another super chat. Thank you for that super chat. I appreciate that. Appreciate you. Thanks for all your research. Well, thank you, Kyle, for your $10 super chat. I greatly appreciate that. Damien, thank you for that $10 super chat as well. That means the world to me. Again, I appreciate you guys' appreciation. It goes a long way. It really does. Thank you for becoming a member. I don't know what your name is, but thank you for becoming a member. If you do want to become a member, anybody wants to become a member, it's 99 cents. Click the join button next to the subscribe button, and you can be a part of these chats at the end of the live stream. Eventually, they will end up getting to an hour out, because it's just so much easier to go through the green names and also the mods. Thanks, Matt. Repeg. You could just buy property / house and offset the capital gains. That's true. Very true. Luna is I haven't gotten into buying property yet. I only have my own house, but I want to be able to get into real estate a little bit more. Luna is the only crypto on my list not pumping. Of course. That's how it goes. Do the people holding 10,000 Luna T get the same cut in rewards as the people holding millions? How does the rewards actually work? No, you get a smaller amount for how much you're holding. If you're holding a lot, you get more of a cut. I don't know how the structure is. Like, if you're holding a certain amount, how much Luna T do you get? I guess it all depends on how many people are holding, what percentage those people are holding, and there's probably a whole algorithm behind it, but I don't know the detail to that. I can't type your name. Well, thanks for your reply. No problem. Can't type your name, but salute to you for joining, bro. Trust Wallet is easy to use, I promise. I have Trust Wallet. I'm just saying I haven't used it to get the rewards from like Luna T and the connection between the two. I'm pretty sure it's easy to go through the process. I have a Trust Wallet. I just don't use it as much. Super chat hype. Yep. Let's rephrase my last question. Is there a way we can have Lunatic's team use 1% of the 4% rewards to go into buying more Lunatics to speed up the burns? I would say no. There is a way that they can do that, but I would say no, because they want to focus on the rewards and the burns of this position. They want to make sure that Lunic has more of an impact than Lunatics does. Lunatics, yes, they care about their own position, but it's about Lunic getting to the end goal, which is burning off the entire supply and getting it back to where it should be. Now, eventually, I think they should change something up. Instead of giving people rewards, they should factor in more of a burn, because if they're looking to tie to that whole algorithm, it would make sense if they had 4% in burn in the burn and 2% in rewards or something like that, because the burns are going to be the more important piece to make sure that Lunic stays where it needs to stay and UST stays repegged or stays pegged to $1. That's really the mindset. Zakaria. Hopefully I'm saying your name right. Thank you for joining as a member. I appreciate that a lot. Cameron, thank you for joining as a member. Hari, thank you for joining as a member. Trust Wallet is the best. We have 4% taxes on crypto in the Netherlands. That's like nothing. Your prediction on Lunic price 2 years from today. I expect USTC to be repegged to $1. I expect the algorithm back to be in place, and I expect Luna C to be at about $15 to $20 ish at that time frame, if we can get everything to work out the way that I plan it to work out. And then I also expect Luna T to have an impact in it, whether people like it or not. I expect it to have an impact, and I expect it to be in the conversation, brought up to TFL and brought up to developers within the ecosystem. That's what I expect 2 years from today. That's my mindset. But anything could happen in that time frame. We could see something drastic happen to where, maybe we get to a price that's higher than $20 sooner, or maybe we get to a price to where it's lower and we don't repeg. Right? That's really the idea. Is we don't know what they're planning on doing once this does get back up to the level that it needs to get back to. Right? So yeah, it looks like crypto is running. It's at a $1.13 trillion market cap. You can see Bitcoin back up to that 24,000 mark, Ethereum back up to 1,800, XRP is making a move. Let's see if we have anything that's making more of a move. Avalanche is up 6% today. Uniswap is up 7%. Shiba Inu's up there. Let's see, Litecoin is up 2%. Basically everything is up. And you're saying that Terra Luna Classic is not up? Terra Luna Classic is not up. It's definitely made a positive move in the last few minutes, to 30 minutes or so, but yeah, it's not up right now, which is crazy. Everything else is up. Thank you for becoming a member. Again, can't say your name. Thank you for becoming a member. I appreciate it. I guess I need to move there. When it comes to the two wallets, what is safer, MetaMask or Trust Wallet? I'll probably say Trust Wallet is safer. MetaMask seems to have a lot of scammers behind it, not behind the wallet itself, but if you go to like Twitter and you type in MetaMask, you get 79 comments that are saying, "Hey, reach out to MetaMask support." That's not MetaMask support. It's at gmail.com. They're trying to take your information. They're going to ask for your seed phrase or your password, and they're just going to take all your crypto. I'm looking to open Binance Wallet. They show more than one. Just wanted to. They show more than one. Yeah, I don't know. I've never used a Binance Wallet, so I didn't even know they had an individual wallet there, but hopefully you can figure that out, which one is best. I mean, you probably can, which is kind of weird that you're watching a YouTube video, but you can search on YouTube and say like Binance wallets, because I don't know much about them, and I'll be honest. Just wanted to say thank you for being such a down-to-earth crypto influencer. Really appreciate all the info. Also, what games are you playing, bro? I haven't been playing any games right now. I've been golfing a lot, so I've been trying to make sure my distance gets better. If anybody watches my golf channel, they would know that my distance absolutely sucks. It's horrendous. So I'm just trying to hit the ball farther off the tee and also hit my irons a lot further like I used to. But I'm just losing club head speed. So I've been golfing a lot and training. Every time I get off of here, that's exactly where I'm going, right into the garage, and I'm speed training, trying to get my speed up a little bit and playing a couple of rounds in the simulator. So I haven't been really gaming too much. I do want to though. So I really need to beat God of War, which I'm very far away from beating. So we'll see. I play a lot of Call of Duty though. Is there a chance? Where was I at? Wrong place. But thank you for the kind words as well. Shout out to the new members rolling in. Josh, you welcome. Is it smart to take the rewards from Lunic and turn it back into Luna T? If you wanted to, I think it would be better to just accept it how it is, and get the Lunic rewards and whatever gains you have in Luna T, just accept those gains as well. But if you want to, you can always do that. If you want to turn it back, you can turn it back. And I wouldn't say it's not smart. I wouldn't say it's the smartest thing in the world. Whatever you feel is going to run first, you make that move. I've gained 200. Wait, is there a chance you can bring in live a Lunatics token team developer to talk about the token and its future? Yeah, I mean that's not a problem to definitely have that. I know they do have AMAs. They do have different discussions on Twitter. I believe they're having like another discussion right here, right? So an AMA. Let's go back here. Blah 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 blah. You can trade on Open Ocean. It's good. I don't know what Open Ocean is, but you can do that. AMA today, August 10th, 2:30. I guess the projects that they're going to talk about are Lunatics tokens. So this is today at 2 p.m. UTC. I don't know what time that is. I wish they would put Eastern. I mean, I understand there's a lot of people around the world. I just don't. I wish they would put all the time zones. 2:30 p.m. UTC. I feel like I look up this time a lot. So 10:30 a.m. Wednesday. And that's today. Today is Wednesday, isn't it? Is it Wednesday? Yes, yes, it is Wednesday. Yesterday was bath day for the kids. I feel like time just it all flows together for me because it's I work from home and I don't ever have to worry about what actual day it is. Um, and especially in crypto days, it's 24/7. There's no gaps to where it's like, oh, it's the weekend. We have to worry about a gap in investing. No, crypto is 24/7. You can invest at 2 in the morning, 4 in the morning on a Sunday if you wanted to, whatever. But yeah, that's definitely interesting. We'll check that out. Which the location Tasty calls. But it's good to be able to talk about this project, and it seems like they're really finding ways to bring on new people, and it's not just about one person being an influencer, one person being that ambassador. It's about multiple people, addressing the elephant in the room, and the elephant being Lunatics token growing by so much in a short period of time. I mean, a lot. It's been 3 weeks, and they already hit a $20 million market cap. They already had millions of dollars in volume. They've already almost burned off a billion tokens. They're going to be burning off another 300 million by the end of the week. I don't know exactly the day. I don't know if they put something up on Twitter, but I thought they did somewhere. 50 million safely went to the dead wallet. Blah, blah, blah. I don't know, but they're going to be burning off more this week to get them to a billion total that they have burned, which is absolutely phenomenal. Sorry, I missed some stuff. If you answered my question earlier, I missed it. Maybe I did. I don't know. I feel like we're still getting a lot of questions here, and there's a lot of long-winded answers, especially coming from me. So let's see. I might have done that. Let's see. Have Lunati in Coinbase wallet. I've got 1.5 million save crypto coin as a reward. Do you know why? Safe crypto coin as a reward. You shouldn't have. That's probably something that was just given to you. Um, I don't know what that is. I'm still down 60% on Lunic from where I got in, from where you got it. That's not good. Where did you buy it at? You bought it at point like 0.0002 something, or higher ones, 0.0002. Yeah. I missed the CPI report. Must be good. Markets are going up. Yes, 8.5. No tax for crypto here. Guess I'm lucky. You are very lucky. Will it recover? Um, yes. I don't know what you're talking about, but yes. CRO is definitely my baby. I hold more in CRO than I do in any position. Just to let you know. And I don't know if it's moving right now. It should be. Looking at it, it is at 15 cents, and I'm still holding. It's still collecting my rewards in my DeFi wallet. I don't know how much I have in this DeFi wallet here. Actually, I think I can collect those rewards first. So yeah, can you ask that question again? Because I probably did answer it because I feel like I answered all of the questions above this. Um, so KS Fishing. Do you have opinions or predictions of the algorithm? Wait, do you have opinions of prediction algorithm websites? No. So you're saying like you're looking for like forecasting websites or prediction websites that are going to give you accurate predictions on the market? No, no, I don't. There's a lot of them that have biases or biases, however you say it. Um, and I don't like that. To where it's not based on a lot of the information. And funny thing is, you can look at any chart and paint any picture you want to see, which is crazy. So that's where I take a lot of what I look at, and I put in like 7 different scenarios within it, just to give those accurate predictions that I would give. Especially when I saw the market in consolidation, while everybody said this is going to fall down more, I didn't see that, right? And everybody else did. But guess what? Everybody else was wrong. Um, so yeah, that's my only time that I get to say that, when I'm actually right, because there are a lot of times where I am wrong. Um, but no one can accurately predict the market every single time, except I did it this time. So yeah, I feel as though I should win like a medal or something. Is the CPI report out? Yes, we're looking at 8.5%. Um, uh, can I move Lunatic's token to Trust Wallet and still receive my rewards on Trust Wallet? Can you possibly do a video on the process? So yeah, you can move it to Trust Wallet and still gain the rewards. Wherever you're holding the Lunatic's token, that's where you will receive your rewards. So yes, you can do it. I can move it to Trust Wallet if I wanted to right now, and maybe I should because I feel like Trust Wallet is more secure. Um, but I haven't moved it yet. Maybe I should. Sorry, that was my knuckles if you can't see it. I don't like to do that, but I do it from time to time. That slice is taking a few yards off the tee. Have you tried to use a 3 wood off the tee as opposed to a driver? I find it helpful, a lot of these tee shots. I have been noticing that. So I've been hitting, I can't hit my driver in my simulator. So I hit my 3 wood in my simulator. And yesterday I hit my 3 wood 249 yards. And it was one of these shots to where it wasn't a slice. It was absolutely straight. No spin on it. It had not really that fast a ball speed or club head speed. It was like 97 club head speed, which typically in my heyday, right, which was a year and a half ago, I would hit, I think it was like 105 or 110 miles per hour. But now it's like 97. It's just insanely slow compared to that. But it still traveled 249 yards. I think it was. I think it was like 47. I don't know. It was 240 something yards, and I was excited because I didn't even hit my driver that far. There were times where I hit my driver 150 yards, which is ridiculous. So yeah, it's all coming down to technique and club head speed. So I just need to increase my club head speed, and we'll be fine. And I'll get back to where I was, and hopefully I'll get a little bit better. But yeah, I'm working on it. It'll take some time. It's not going to happen in a day. It's just like working out. You expect to have results tomorrow, and it doesn't happen that way. Same thing with investments. You expect to have results tomorrow, and it doesn't work out that way. Awesome, thank you. Will Lunic really hit $1? I think it will. I definitely think it will. It'll take some time, but yes. Not as much time as Shiba Inu will, but um, we'll take some time. I would imagine that the rewards tokens will be sent to whatever addresses you see. Yeah, exactly. Uh, I see too many times in that comment. If you are FPS guys, you will probably not like it. I recommend everybody is going to. I'm sure that is gone to the Rapture game on PS4 versus PS5. Beautifully made and a real nice soundtrack. Okay. You recommend everybody is gone to the Rapture. I'll have to check it out. It's a PS4, PS5. Uh, awesome. I'm a golfer myself. Well, check out my golf channel, Matt Perry Golf. Check it out. I'll probably I want to change the name to something else, but definitely Matt Perry Golf right now. Whenever we figure out whatever the name will be, um, it could be Profits Golf. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Um, small amount more if you can buy the dips. Yeah. How much Luna T has been burned so far? 11 billion Luna T has been burned total. 11.1 billion Luna T has been burned so far, and that's in the first 3 weeks they've burned 11 or 1.1 billion because they burned off 10 billion to start. So 1.1 billion has been burned in the first 3 weeks, which is really good. Could be more if they had some really really big pushes in some days where it was over 1 million, sometimes close to 2 million, and when they have those large pushes, they shut off the burn because they want to add to liquidity to stabilize the price, which seems to be working. They're stabilizing the price really well. I just feel like they should be doing it with maybe the rewards rather than the burn, because they can stabilize the price easier by taking 1% from the rewards and having 3% in rewards, versus taking away the burn completely, because you can see the price of Luna T increase and stabilize very, very quickly as more is being burned off. So currently the only way to buy Luna T is on PancakeSwap. No, you can buy it on PancakeSwap. You can buy it on Open Ocean, and then you're going to be able to buy it on CoinIn whenever that does launch. Sorry, I had to step away. If this was answered, where can I see my Lunic rewards on Meta Wallet? So MetaMask, you should be able to see it right when you go in. So all you have to do is add Lunic to your MetaMask wallet. I'm officially at 35.7 now. That's good, 35.7 million. But you should be able to see it here. So all you have to do is add the address to your MetaMask, and you'll see the rewards there. Uh, when I don't kill these balls, I got no longer drives. When I don't try to kill the ball, I got longer drives. I've noticed that too. I've had that happen. Um, no flies today, huh? Doesn't seem that way. No, must have killed him yesterday. Um, but no flies today, at least for right now. Maybe when I record a video, they'll start. No. But yeah, I would agree with you, Richard. When I don't try and kill drives, I tend to hit it straighter and sometimes longer. So it's definitely interesting. I got 30K. You got 30K on CRO. I'm so far behind. I'm I'm 100K Dream. You got 30K. You got 30K CRO. I'm so far behind the 100K Dream. Yeah, I understand. I'm still at a level of 60, 65 or something, 65, or I might be at 70 at this point, but I'm very close to it. It's just I haven't been making investments because, like I've said in plenty of videos, we've been spending too much on our credit cards, and it's just that's just how things roll. Speaking of that, I need to downgrade my platinum card to the gold card because I'm not receiving my rewards that I was receiving 6 months ago that I just totally forgot about. Um, and maybe I should be if I would have had those rewards. Maybe we would have been able to spend some of those rewards on some of the things that we ended up buying, even though it would be less points or dollars per point, but you know, whatever, or penny per point or whatever. Um, I was wondering on where the flies went. Smash the like button. Yeah, it must be because a lot of people smash the like button. We have 772 likes on this video, on this live stream. Thank you all that have become members. Thank you all that have sent super chats. Thank you all that are just here in the membership chat as well. If you guys want to become a member and you want to chat it up, subscribe to the golf channel. Thank you for subscribing. I appreciate it. I am going to try and have a video out today. I'm actually editing a video right now. You can see right here, I'm editing a video where it's a 9-hole scramble with me and my father-in-law. So that's fun. I don't really have much talking in this video because we were grouped with people, and I was pretty focused, even though I wasn't striking the ball well. I was pretty focused. So that video should be coming out soon, hopefully today. I'll try and get it up today and get it posted by 12:30. But yeah, very peaceful for stressed out days. Yeah, market is open. Let's see what the market is doing. Is it running right now? So AMC is actually pulling back, and SOS is up 14%. That's good to see. I want to see that because I have 40 of this coin, or of, sorry, not coin, of this stock, and I need it to run. I need it to go up to like $190. That's where my cost basis is because of the changes that they made. That's crazy. I mean, it sounds ridiculous. It definitely can happen, but it sounds ridiculous. AMC's up and GME is down, approaching the $40 mark. You rock, bro. Thank you. Donald, thank you for becoming a member. Thank you for everything. Yeah, thank you for being here. MGP, Matt's Profits Golfing. Not bad. I'll think of something. We'll think of something. GME is at 40, definitely a good price. Yeah, if I was looking to buy right now in the stock market, I definitely would. But yeah, I'm not looking to buy right now. I'm not looking to buy anything right now. Even though I have a lot of things on my list, I'm not looking to buy anything because I don't have free money to spend. Matt, I need guidance. Wait, I need guidance. I just got into crypto and don't know nothing. I mean, that's the best thing you can have for yourself is not knowing anything. Take in as much information as you can. If you just got into crypto, I would say learn from any of the things that are leading the market. So like Bitcoin, Ethereum, BNB, Cardano, all these that are leading the market. Understand where they were, understand the charts, go into them and break this down a little bit more by looking at it short term and looking at it long term. You understand that right now you would be investing on a little bit of a pump, but if you do look at it long term and understand what the possibility in this increasing is, right? You understand that you have a strong possibility of this growing to at least double or triple, right? So investing into something that you believe is going to be included in the crypto and in the future of crypto. So ADA definitely going to be something that's there. Polygon definitely going to be something that's there. Ethereum definitely going to be something that's there. That's most likely going to be at like the $5,000, $6,000, $10,000 mark at some point. But you want to make sure that you're taking in as much information as possible. I know it can be a lot to understand use cases, but first understand the charts, understand what the top 10 cryptos do, whether you're including stable coins or including this, and then you'll start to get an understanding of how crypto works in general. So start with the top 10, understand what Ethereum does, the news behind Ethereum, understand what Bitcoin does, the news behind Bitcoin. And then you can start to throw money into some of these places that are more stable. And once you have money in some of those places and understand how the crypto market works, you can start investing into more risky plays with less money. So you take less money to make more money. So something like a Luna, where you're investing $100 and you could gain a million coins out of it and potentially gain hundreds of thousands or millions of dollars if everything played out the right way. So just take it all in, slowly but surely. Take it all in. Don't overwhelm yourself. If you feel like you're overwhelming yourself, go back to something that you know. Like say if you know about Bitcoin, you know about Ethereum, you know about BNB, and then you jump in to try and learn about Avalanche and it gets to be too much, go back to Ethereum, see if there's any more news, see what could be hype around it, any projects that are associated with it. So try not to overwhelm yourself. That would be the first thing. If you think that it's too late to if you think that it's too late to buy, just click the 1 year chart and you'll see we're still far away from all-time highs. Exactly. Matt, is Elon the next big Shiba? Is Elon the next big Shiba? Like you're saying Dogelon Mars? I would say no. Sounds like a golf channel should be called the Slicers Club. Just kidding. That's not a bad name. That's not a bad name. Slicers Anonymous. Hi, I'm Matt Perry. I've been slicing the ball for 3 years now. I can't seem to fix it. Does anyone else think? See, I don't care about swinging outside to in. Most people will say, "Hey, you need to fix that outside to in swing." I don't care about swinging outside to in. I care about just getting it more on plane and also getting it more neutral. It can be outside to in by like 1 or 2 degrees, but my face needs to be, maybe slightly closed to path, and then I could even draw the ball at times, and maybe I could start it on the left and go further left, but I just want to be able to control where it goes, and I really can't do that right now. So we'll get there. I like the fact that you throw in a little bit of stock info into your videos. Yeah, I try to do both. You know, it just makes sense because I do like stocks. I do like crypto. I just gain more in crypto. Anyways, I got to get out of here. It seems like Fire King's got to get out of here as well. Thank you guys for hitting the like button. Thank you to the 13 people that became a member today. Thank you to all the people that sent a super chat. 805 likes today, guys. That is amazing. That is really, really good. I do appreciate all the appreciation. There's so many people here. So many good things that happened today, and I greatly appreciate it. But guys, I'm going to get out of here. Thank you for becoming a member. DJ Mix It. Thank you for becoming a member. I appreciate it a lot. But I will catch you guys in the next video. See ya.